This is the CBS Entertainment Report. Well, you knew it was coming. It was just a question of when. Well, now we have the when. Still buzzing off their Coachella duet, Madonna and Sabrina Carpenter ready to drop their much-anticipated duet for the song Bring Your Love, which they debuted at Coachella a couple of weeks ago, but it didn't even have an official name. That'll hit Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific. The song is believed to be part of Madonna's new album, Confessions 2, which is the follow-up to her 2005 album, Confessions on a Dance Floor. There's word Madonna may be gearing up for a tour as well. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Hey, it's CBS News business analyst and certified financial planner Jill Schlesinger. Follow and listen to Money Watch with Jill Schlesinger on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
We're the Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, audio and video streaming at wgnsradio.com. This is Rutherford Issues, hitting right at what matters most to all of us here in the heart of Tennessee. From Murfreesboro to Smyrna, Eagleville to Laverne, Leanna to Barfield, and everywhere in between. If it matters to you, you'll hear about it here on Rutherford Issues. Now your host, Brian Barrett.
Well, hey, hi, and hello there, fun lovers and truth seekers. Welcome in to Rutherford Issues, here from News Radio, WGNS. How are you today? Did you get much sleep last night? Raise your hand if you didn't. My hand is raised, by the way. Yeah, boy. 4 a.m., turn around. Hour and a half later, be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Yeah. Is there a nap in my future? That's all I can think about today. I sure hope so, but I don't know. I could use it. Got another round of weather that we'll have to deal with. Had some rain, winds, lightning, maybe a few limbs down in places from the storms overnight. But man, it was angry up and down that line. And, you know, just when you thought things were done, all of these little tornadoes or these little spinny areas were showing up. We actually had one here in Rutherford County, but thankfully it wasn't much. But we did have some rotation in Murfreesboro. It's kind of as the line had just passed the downtown area, right about the time that Millersville rotation showed up on radar last night or early this morning, a few hours ago. But made it through. We get to do it all over again today, and then big sigh of relief. Going to have some cooler temperatures, 60s instead of 80s. Yeah, bring back out some of those long sleeves maybe. Cool mornings. Got that to look forward to. We're going to take a look at the weather here in just a second. First, let me do our due diligence, if you will, and talk about today's daily winners. First of all, it's Amanda Danielko, the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. Amanda was nominated for being willing to provide what's needed for her children in the classroom and school, especially students less fortunate. Those are the type educators we love to have. And it reminds me, you can nominate an Educator of the Month as well. She would be a great Educator of the Month, right? She's the Good Neighbor of the Day today, and we can do that too. She could be a double winner. You never know. Amanda Danielko is getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. Now, they're more than just coffee. If you're an energy drink person, man, they can make you whatever flavor you want to taste. I guarantee it. If you're a sugar-free person, they've got choices for you. If you're not really a caffeine person, they've got choices for you. They've got a great Georgia Peach Fizz right now. Ooh. So it's a carbonated drink, but it's Georgia Peach. So delicious. Sugar-free, too. Tastes like a knee-high. If you ever had peach knee-high, you're probably rolling your eyes. That used to be my guilty pleasure. Man, it was so good. 7 Brew, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. Today's Good Neighbor Salute of Amanda Danielko is from SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, nationally known, and they're all about celebrating the people who pour strength back into our community. You know, it takes people like you listening to send in a nomination. Text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or visit wgnsradio.com/goodneighbor to get that to us, and we'll take it from there. Jim Cross is today's Slick Pig celebration, birthday celebration winner today. Jim celebrating the big 7-0. Happy birthday, Jim. Hope you have a wonderful day. Jim was one of the names that was texted in or emailed in or called in to let us know he was celebrating a birthday. So Jim Cross, congratulations. Enjoy the banana pudding from Slick Pig as our winner today. It's 20 minutes after 10. Let's check on your forecast and looking outside. This is a look from our studios. Looks like, is that rain? Maybe a little rain falling? I don't know. I know it's very windy out there right now from our studios here at WGNS. What's the nation's weather looking like? We're part of the big story here today, I think.
Fox Weather.
Fox Weather meteorologist Michael Estime with you in America's Weather Center. I'm tracking a volatile and complex severe weather outbreak forecast for today across the mid-Mississippi Valley. While morning rain over Kansas City and St. Louis could limit how much energy builds, the atmosphere remains primed for long-tracked EF3 tornadoes from Peoria to Davenport this afternoon. Please stay weather aware between 2 and 10 o'clock as a dangerous line of wind and storms kicks into high gear. And the severe weather threat shifts south and east for Tuesday as our sprawling storm system pulls in more moisture. I'm monitoring a corridor from northeast Texas into central Kentucky for large hail and damaging winds. While there's still some uncertainty from today's leftovers, we could still see clusters of storms packing a tornado threat as they push toward the Ohio Valley tomorrow evening. Get more by downloading the Fox Weather app at foxweather.com.
Well,
Now, here's your Rutherford weather forecast.
just listening to some of what he said, I'm not 100% sure that was today, because it's that Mississippi, Arkansas, and storms kind of bubbling up from the southwest that we've got to watch today. First of all, let's take a look at our forecast.
Well, Brian, it looks like we'll see a few scattered showers and thunderstorms at times here for this afternoon, with cloudy skies and a high into the mid-80s. Winds out of the southwest around 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20. And then for tonight, a chance for showers.
And here's our Rutherford weather radar. I've got it in futurecast mode here. And, we see from the southwest those storms coming, really getting started in Texas and Little Rock here in the next few, bubbling up through Mississippi. But there's a northern extent of that is expected to create some problems for us this afternoon. This is a look at 7:15 this afternoon, and we see storms, and all of those storms where you see the kind of the hot pink color and then the black, those are hailers, if you will. So we could have some hail with those particular storms. Any of these could be spinning. You see this is a very kinky line, lots of kinks within that, so a spin-up tornado is possible. It's a very low chance. It's mainly damaging winds, and those kinks can be, indicative of damaging winds too. But it looks like we're going to be dealing with this kind of knocking on the door at 7:15 and then kind of pushing in between 7:15 and 8:15, and we're going to be dealing with rain for several hours. So it's another weather awareness day today. At least it's not overnight, it's evening, okay? And that's what we're kind of dealing with here with this weather. Afterward, much better weather is on the way, and I can't wait. I bet you can't either. Had a few reports in Rutherford County from last night's storms. Up in Smyrna, 48-mile-per-hour wind gust was reported. Some wind damage here in Rutherford County near the Salem Pike exit along, well, I guess that is Salem Pike. It's not showing me the road names right there here in this mode for some reason. And then right before going into Cannon County, just northwest of Reedyville, had some issues there last night. So could have more today. Just be weather aware this evening. It's going to be, around bedtime. 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Well, maybe not 7 o'clock bedtime, but you know what I mean. After dinner. We'll keep an eye out for you on Rutherford Weather. And don't forget, we're live on the Rutherford Weather channel, Ruco Weather, on social platforms like YouTube, Facebook, X. Also, any warnings, live on radio, 1019, 100.5, 1450, wgnsradio.com. And listen, watch. We've got you covered with weather. Meteorologists from Weatherology pop in and keep us updated on the storms. We track them as they come through the county, and we'll be all hopefully safe and sound and snug in our beds by 10:30 tonight. Fingers crossed. All right. That's how you can keep up with the latest weather. Also, RutherfordWX.com, the brand new Rutherford Weather website. Many of the tools that I use, you can see and you can use as well. RutherfordWX.com. Check it out. It's 10:26. We're going to check on your national news coming up here in just a second after business news.
Good day, Rutherford County. This is Lee Colvin, financial advisor and CFP with Edward Jones. Let's get the latest business news from our financial desk.
I'm Taylor Riggs, and this is the Fox Business Report.
Stocks opened mixed and the Dow rose in early trading. Verizon reported an upbeat quarter. The stock opened 4% higher. Domino's Pizza's quarter was mixed.
Middle Tennessee Electric here in our studios. Middle Tennessee Electric has been very busy. We appreciate all the linemen who have been doing the really, really hard work out there during the overnight to get the power back on to several thousand in the MTE area. Rutherford County had about 200 and some odd without power on pretty quickly. Thanks to our friends at Middle Tennessee Electric, putting it all on the line for our community for nearly 90 years. And Big G TV coverage is presented by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, and proven community health for more than 7 decades. MMC provides accessible, cost-effective care from excellent physicians and advanced medical facilities. We're checking on world news coming up after this break.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known.
That's King Charles arriving with President Trump. Queen Camilla there, the First Lady also there, welcoming the British royalty. And the President and the King will have talks. And then later today, King Charles will address Congress.
But the King's speech comes during a period of tension. There are conflicts over NATO, there's the war in Iran, plus tariffs.
Fox's Chad Pergam at the Capitol, where the King's mother, Queen Elizabeth, also gave a speech to Congress in 1991.
American-British relations were at a high point then. The countries worked together in the first Gulf War and helped end the Cold War.
Now to the Iran conflict. President Trump wrote on Truth Social this morning, Iran's informed us they're in a state of collapse as the U.S. blockade on Iran's ports remains in place.
Now, according to the New York Times, Trump is dissatisfied with Iran's plan to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, saying that we have been clear about our red lines. Now, last weekend, President Trump called off the trip of his special envoys, Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, to Pakistan to negotiate. The president said Iran can pick up the phone if they want a deal.
Fox's Lucas Tomlinson in Dubai. There are law enforcement raids this morning at 22 businesses across Minneapolis in a federal fraud investigation.
It comes after a viral YouTube video back in December from independent journalist Nick Shirley. He visited multiple child care centers that were either closed or had no children inside, despite getting millions of dollars in state funding.
That's Fox's Brooke Taylor, a former senior advisor to Dr. Anthony Fauci at the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, is accused in a COVID cover-up. Dr. David Morens has been indicted, charged with conspiring to destroy, alter, or falsify records related to investigations into COVID's origins. America's listening to Fox News.
What if you could have the most reliable Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? That's the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and our best equipment included. Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Just 5 years of fiber-powered Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to the devices that need them most. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity. Imagine that. Select plans only. Restrictions apply. Powered by fiber. Connected to the premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary.
Cole Allen will go before a judge again Thursday in Washington, and the suspect in the White House Correspondents' Dinner attack Saturday night is expected to face more charges.
So far, 31-year-old Cole Allen faces one count of attempting to assassinate the President of the United States, which could mean up to life in prison, one count of transporting a firearm across state lines, which could mean 10 years behind bars, and discharging a firearm during a crime of violence, which carries a mandatory minimum sentence of 10 years. Investigators allege on April 6th, Allen booked a room at the Washington Hilton, which would later host the gala, so several weeks before the attack.
That's Fox's Alex Hogan. Republicans have been urging Democrats to tone down their anti-Trump criticism. Senior advisor to the First Lady, Mark Beckman, tells Fox.
There are crazy people out there who are listening to this violent rhetoric, this terrible political-oriented violent rhetoric, and they're turning it into actions.
And he's calling on ABC to fire Jimmy Kimmel over a joke last week before that Correspondents' Dinner attack that the First Lady has the glow of an expectant widow. Melania Trump posted on X that was hateful and violent rhetoric.